The North Dakota State Bison is the name of the athletic teams of North Dakota State University, which is located in the city of Fargo, North Dakota. The teams are often called the Thundering Herd. The current logo is a bison. Sports. A member of the Summit League, North Dakota State University sponsors teams in 8 men's and 8 women's NCAA-sanctioned sports. Notes: conferences. NDSU's intercollegiate sports teams participate in NCAA Division I in all sports. The football team is a member of the Missouri Valley Football Conference of the Football Championship subdivision, while the wrestling team is a member of the Big 12 Conference. The other sports teams are members of the Summit League. In the past, North Dakota State has been a member of the North Central Conference, the Great West Football Conference, and the United Soccer Conference. It has also been an independent. History. Football. The Bison football team, which since 1993 played the home games at the Fargo Dome, was a dominant force in Division II. They have won 13 NCAA national titles. 8 were at the Division II level before moving up to Division I-AA in 2004, where they have won 5 national championships. NDSU is the only team at any level of NCAA football to have won 5 straight national championships. The program was the winningest in the history of the NCAA Division II North Central Conference, with 17 outright championships and 27 total league football titles. The program has also been quite successful since moving up to the D1 FCS classification. In 2006, the Bison posted a 10-1 record that included a win over FBS Ball State. During a 2006 game against FBS Minnesota, NDSU led for much of the game, but a last-second field goal attempt was blocked by Minnesota, resulting in a 10-9 loss. The following season, the Bison won the first Great West Football Conference championship and achieved the number 1 ranking in major FCS polls for a majority of the season. During this season, the 2007 Bison football team defeated FBS members Central Michigan University and the University of Minnesota. In 2010, the Bison defeated the FBS Kansas Jayhawks 6-3 for the first win over a Big 12 program. The Bison won the 2011 FCS National Championship, defeating Sam Houston State University 17-6. The 2011 title was the 9th overall. The Bison returned to the FCS championship game in 2012 and soundly defeated Sam Houston State University in a rematch of the 2011 title game, 39-13. Expectations were high entering the 2013 season. The season commenced with a game against the Kansas State Wildcats, the reigning Big 12 champions. The Bison took a quick lead, but let a 7-7 halftime score get away from them, trailing 21-7 in the third quarter. The Bison finished the game with an 18-play, 80-yard drive that used 8.5 minutes, leaving 28 seconds on the clock for the Wildcats, trailing by 3. NDSU linebacker Grant Olson intercepted the first pass attempt by the Wildcats, sealing the 7th win over FBS teams since the move to FCS. ESPN College Game Day broadcast an episode from Fargo. The Bison finished the season 15-0 with the victory over the Towson Tigers, 35-7. Despite a cast of new coaches, the 2014 Bison finished the season with a 15-1 record, including another win over Big 12 Iowa State, and won the 4th consecutive national championship. ESPN College Game Day was broadcast from Fargo from the 2nd consecutive year. Basketball. The Bison basketball program includes a men's and a women's team. The teams play at the Bison Sports Arena. The women's basketball team was a dominant force in Division II throughout the 1990s. They won 5 NCAA national championships during the decade. The men's basketball team won an upset victory over the University of Wisconsin on January 21, 2006, potentially increasing its chances of being accepted into a conference. The Bison also upset Marquette University on the home court at the tournament, 64-60, on December 2, 2006. On March 10, 2009, the Bison defeated Oakland 66-64 to win the Summit League tournament on a bid to the 2009 NCAA basketball tournament. On February 28, 2009, the Bison men's basketball team captured the Summit League regular season championship, the school's first at the Division I level, by defeating Oral Roberts 75-72 in Tulsa, Oklahoma. 2 weeks later, NDSU earned its first men's basketball NCAA berth by winning the Summit League tournament played at Sioux Falls, South Dakota. The Bison defeated Centenary 83-77 in the tourney quarterfinals, stopped Southern Utah 79-67 in the semifinals, and edged Oakland 66-64 in the championship game. The Bison traveled to Minneapolis for a first-round game with the defending national champions, the Kansas Jayhawks, and fell 84-74. NDSU's tournament appearance marked the first time in almost 35 years that a Division I men's program qualified for the tournament, in its first season of eligibility. 2013 NDSU season highlights included a win over Notre Dame for the first ever win over an ACC team. NDSU advanced to the NCAA tournament for a second time and received a number 12 seed. They defeated number 5 Oklahoma 80-75 in a second-round matchup of the NCAA basketball tournament and fell to San Diego State, one win short of the Sweet 16. In 2014, NDSU won the Summit League tournament and advanced to the third NCAA basketball tournament as a number 15 seed, eventually falling to number 2 seed Gonzaga 86-76. Wrestling. The Bison wrestling program had success under coach Bucky Morn, winning 4 NCAA Division II team national championships. Morn retired in 2011 after 37 years, and his successor is two-time NCAA runner-up Roger Kish. Kish led the 2013-14 NDSU to career highs in rankings and tournament placements since the Bison joined the Division I ranks. In 2013, NDSU earned its first D1 All-American and 4 through 2015. The team is a member of the Big 12 Conference. Volleyball. The 2008-2009 season was when the school first became fully eligible for Division I competition. In December 2008, NDSU's women's volleyball team captured the Summit League's regular season and tournament championships to become the first program at the school to earn a berth in a Division I NCAA tournament. The Bison dropped their opening round match to the University of Minnesota. Softball. In the spring of 2009, the Bison women's softball team won the Summit League tournament in Macomb, Illinois, becoming the school's third team to appear in an NCAA tournament in the calendar year. In its opening game in May, the Bison upset 9th-ranked Oklahoma 1-0 in an 11-inning game that spanned 2 days due to a weather delay. The Bison won the regional with victories over Tulsa 3-2 and 4-1 to advance to the Super Regional of the tournament, where they were eliminated. Soccer. In fall 2010, the Bison women's soccer team achieved the program's first NCAA tournament bid with a victory over Western Illinois in the Summit League tournament final. Media. The Bison Radio Network is a series of 22 radio stations that broadcasts Bison athletics to North Dakota, Minnesota, Montana, and South Dakota over the air and around the world via online streaming.